Alright, I'm about to tell y'all boys the first time I ever got friend zone, and this shit was like mad embarrassing, but this was about like I want to say junior year, about a few years ago, and I ain't gonna lie, I hope she don't see this. This was mad embarrassing, but she won't see this. She might, but we're gonna call her Raylan. She won't know. But basically, this was about the start of junior year. And what happened was we were in the same class. And we never talked for real. We had talked, but like, we were not like friends or nothing like that. Like, just acquaintances, basically. And we had this teacher, and he was one of those teachers that would always like move our desks around and shit. Um, and I this was like earlier in the year, so I mean I guess I didn't know that at the time, but yeah, basically he moved us two next to each other, right? Now keep in mind, right? Like we weren't friends, but we were like acquaintances. I don't know what you would call it. Like somebody you talked to a couple times, but like y'all aren't really like close like that. I don't know how to explain it. But basically I was sitting next to her, and all of a sudden I started asking her a bunch of questions. Like not on no nervous shit, but just on some like I'm trying to get to know you shit. You get what I'm saying? Like we was friend like I was trying to become friends, right? I wasn't trying to, you know, talk to her like on no sexual shit, like none of that, bro. I ain't, and I just want to make this clear. At the time, I had no girls in my I mean I still don't, but like I ain't really talked to no girls at the time. I didn't like I didn't have any experience prior to this, so I was basically like a newbie basically to like all of this. I didn't give a fuck about any of this shit till like later on. But yeah, I just started asking her a bunch of questions on some like friendly shit, you know. And we became, you know, good friends, right? We were basically in the class, just talking to each other, making each other. I was funny as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. I was making her laugh and shit. Like it was low key like a good experience and everything. But let's fast forward to like October. Basically, she was like, she wasn't like, okay. So my friend, I remember that they started making these allegations that like I liked her. Now I just want to make this clear, bro. At the time, bro, I did not like her on no romantic shit. Like I was just trying to be friends, if that makes sense. You know, my friends was over here teasing me like, Chris, bro, I know you like her, because they were judging by the way I was talking to her and shit. No, bro, I genuinely was just trying to like be friends. And I think she like picked up on what they was saying, because like obviously if a girl is hearing allegations about a guy liking them, you know, 99 times out of 10, bro, it's true. And it's just like it was so hard to beat them because I I did not like her. Like I didn't think she was ugly or anything. Like she was objectively pretty in my standpoint view at the time. Like I knew that, but I just wasn't attracted to her. And I think she was like picking up on what they was saying. You know, getting the wrong idea that, oh, maybe I'm just being a bitch or something. But no, I literally, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, I did not like her at the time. We got fast forward to a little later, but no, I did not like her at the time. And you know, I just started ignoring those allegations. They basically went away. Like, you know, it didn't really do too much. But let's go up until like March. It was like March of the school year. So it was still junior year. But basically what ended up happening was I was like starting to get feelings for her, which I don't even know, like, is that weird for you to get feelings for a girl like 6 or 7 months after you started talking to her on some like friendly shit? Like, is that normal? Usually I would have known what I usually like you kind of know what you want from the start, but no, I didn't start feeling some type of way until like month 7. So, whatever. So, I started, feeling some type of way for her. And I remember I didn't do anything. I didn't act upon this until like May, which was like the last month of the school year. Now, keep in mind, right? Since this was the last month, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot my shot now, bro. Because if it airballs and she starts like, I don't know, being mean to me and shit, like, nigga, it's the end of the school year. Like, I'm chilling. I ain't gotta worry about that shit till next year. So I'm like, okay, bro, I'm gonna wait till May to do something, right? Or I think I just made my mind up in May. I didn't wait till May. I made my mind up in May. So I'm like, okay. I started like planning out the details and shit of like what I was gonna do. And I'm not gonna lie, like I said, I ain't talked to no girls back then, so I ain't really have no experience. I didn't have that knowledge of like what to do. And my friends, they hadn't put me on game or anything, bro. So I remember I was like, you know what, bro? This day, this Saturday, bro, I'm going to say it, bro. I'm going to tell her, bro. So here's what ended up happening. So it was like this Saturday night, bro. I'm calling my cousin, bro, so I can ask him, like, what do I do? This nigga's not picking up. So I have to go into this blindsided because I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to. Nigga, I haven't done this before. So I open up Snapchat, right? So don't get on my head, bro, cause I ain't have her IG, I ain't have her iMessage at the time, I ain't have her I ain't have her, nigga, I ain't have her number, bro, I have her email, I ain't have none of that, bro. I had her Snapchat, that's all I had. So I message her on Snapchat, right? I'm gonna put the messages up on the screen now. Keep in mind these aren't the exact messages, but this is what I think was being said. So I said, I hit her with the what's up, right? Like, that's calm and everything. Hold on, let me see what she said. She said, hey, right? I said, what did you do today, right? So I'm not trying to drop it on her and everything. Like, I'm just trying to, build up the conversation before I, like, just drop the entire, like, lore onto her and shit. So I say, like, what did you do today? She said, I went to service, studied at Starbucks, and went to my brother's house. That's all. What about you? I said, nothing much for real. I took my nephew to my grandpa's house. Now, technically, this is a green light because she is, like, somewhat interested in the conversation. She asked, like, what did I do today? So, that's good. But here's what you got to understand. Just do not confess your love over iMessage. We gonna get to this in a minute. Don't do it over iMessage, Snapchat, Instagram, none of that. But basically, she said, "Oh, cool, bro." And the next message, bro, this shit was mad embarrassing, bro. I hope she doesn't see this shit, bro. I hope she don't watch this video. She said, here's what I typed, bro. I said, I wanted to tell you that I'm happy having you as a friend and that I like you. Now, instantly, bro, I put the phone down, bro. I ran. I did something for 30 minutes, bro, thinking that was gonna do shit, bro. Keep in mind, bro, they patched that shit a minute back, bro. You can't put down your phone and do shit. You're gonna be so paranoid just wondering, what did she think reading this? But nah, now keep in mind, bro, the way I was typing, it was just so, what's the word? Like, bitch, like I was over here talking like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I was trying to like half confess, half stay composed. Like, if you ever gone like tell a girl how you feel, bro, you need to be straightforward, bro. Do not be telling her some I think I like you, because that's just, you just come off as like such a bitch, bro. And keep in mind, bro, I'm embarrassed to this day, like the way I sent that message. That was, she definitely read that shit and was just like, bro, what the fuck? What is this nigga trying to say? Like, and the message was so unclear too, because it's just like I sound so unsure by the way I'm typing. All right, bro. So she said, so yeah, I basically ran away from my phone. And keep in mind, I was getting messages back from like 30 to 1 hour minute. Like it was like 30 to 45 minutes, which isn't too bad. I mean, the amount of time that she takes to respond isn't that deep. But however, when I sent that message, bro, I did not get a response back for the rest of the night. My dumb ass assumed, oh, maybe she fell asleep or some shit, which I'm sure she did, but I'm sure she also saw the message, bro. Bro, and do not get on my head because I know a lot of y'all niggas, bro, y'all have done something way worse, bro. Like, I know some of y'all niggas, bro, got stories like this where y'all fumbled the bag even worse, bro. But yeah, bro, I go to sleep, right? I wake up. So it's been about like 12, 13 hours since I sent the message, bro. And bro, I wake up, bro. I check my phone, scared as shit, bro. I get no response. I'm like, oh yeah, it's rap. She definitely is exposing me to the whole school, bro. Like I low key was like kind of scared. I'm like, golly, bro, I'm fucked. But I go on with my day, right? Like I get up, I get in the shower, I start getting ready and everything. This is like Sunday, right? So this is like a Sunday morning. And I get a text back from her, or not a text, but a notification back. I see Snapchat. I'm like, yo, what's this, right? And it's a message from her. I'm scared. I'm like, yo, what did she say? And when I check the message, bro, I'm like so relieved, but I'm also like so disappointed, bro. I think she said, "Thanks, Chris. I like having you as a friend too." And I'm like, well, it's a good thing that she didn't expose me to the school. Like real shit. She could have exposed me on her close friend. She could have exposed me on her story, bro. She ain't do that. She a real one for that. But also, I was like disappointed because like obviously, I missed badly. Um but yeah, bro, cause back then I used to think like the world was all sunshine and rainbows, and that if you have the personality, you can get through the door. I mean, that's not really true. And I wasn't ugly at the time or anything. Like I was kind of like average looks. That's the best way I could explain it. I was like average looks. My skin wasn't like this at the time. And like I said, right, I ain't have no experience, nothing like that, bro. I ain't have no car, no job. Nigga, I had like 20 bucks to my name. Like, I ain't have none of that. So, I'm not surprised that, she turned me down, right? Or, nigga, she didn't even turn me down. She probably didn't even have a proposal to respond to, because by the way the message was, it was formatted so weirdly, because I was just such a scaredy cat at the time, bro. I was being scary for no reason. But nah, bro, she a real one for not, exposing me. And I was low key kind of like paranoid. Like, is she gonna be mean to me the next day? Is she gonna like stop talking to me? I go to school the next day, right? Is she cool, bro? She never brought it up, bro. Like we were being friends, like nothing ever happened. To this day, bro, she has never brought it up, bro. And she is low key a real one. But yeah, bro, let's talk about where I went wrong, because I did so much shit wrong with this. Believe me, bro, I will know. All right, bro. First of all, me waiting like 9 months to tell her, like after being her friend, I'm over here telling her after like 9 months. So you never want to do that, bro. In my opinion, bro, 2 months, not even 2 months, bro. 1 month max, bro. 2 months is pushing it, bro. If you are just getting to know her, bro, and it's been a month, bro, just know that bomb is like starting to detonate like any minute, because she's going to categorize you as a friend. Now, keep in mind, I was average looking at the time, so she had no other choice but to categorize me, since she saw me as this funny guy, like not this guy I would want to be serious with. So that is the first mistake I made. Second mistake, let's point out the obvious, bro. Messaging her on Snapchat, bro. Now, I did not have her socials, so, I just want y'all to know it wasn't as bad as it seemed. However, you never want to tell a girl over her socials that you like her. You don't want to tell her over Snapchat, iMessage, Instagram, Gmail, MySpace, nigga. Well, personally, my philosophy is I wouldn't tell her. We're about to get to this in a minute. But if you did have to tell her, bro, I just be like, yo, I've really been fucking with you. So, like, how you feel about me? But third of all, yeah, me personally, I would let her ask the golden question, what are we? Once she asks, what are we, bro, you beat the game, bro. You can tell her how you feel about her, right? And most of the time when a girl's asking, what are we, she's probably just trying to, like, see if, y'all are on the same level and everything. So what I would have done is I would have set up a link, which I probably couldn't even have done that because I didn't have no car at the time. I would have set up a link and I would have, tried to make it. Shit, I don't fucking know what I could have done at the time. 16 at the time, so. But if she's feeling you, bro, she's gonna ask, like, what are we? And you gotta, tell her how you feel about her and things like that. Those are just the big things that I did wrong. We not even gonna go over the small ones because there was like hella shit that I did wrong. But yeah, that is the first time I ever been friend zone. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, bro. And y'all better not get on my fucking head, bro, because I know y'all niggas have done something like way worse, bro. Something way embarrassing, bro. Do not get on my head, bro. In the comment section, bro. All right, bro. I see y'all.